Thank you, Professor Anjana Singh, for that generous introduction. It's always a pleasure to be with you all. Tribhuvan University Vice Chancellor, Dr. Tirtharaj Kania, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm pleased to be able to speak to you today about the Quality Enhancement Initiative entitled Academic Excellence through Enhancement of Teaching and Research in the Semester System, organized by Tribhuvan University, my alma mater. I'm speaking today on behalf of an organization called STAR, the full form of which is the Society of Transnational Academic Researchers. STAR is a network of scholars advancing global social mobility by creating and sharing scholarly research focused on international education and by facilitating academic exchange across nations. STAR is attracting educators and academic researchers from around the world. One of the missions is to connect experts for academic programs like this. In the coming years, we will be using it as a platform through which academic experts will be seeking to support Tribhuvan University and other academic institutions in Nepal and other countries. I would like to appreciate Tribhuvan University leadership for reaching out to us with a commitment to institutionalize faculty trainings and exchange of ideas. At this moment, I would also like to remember and recognize the hard work that has already been put into producing a dozen excellent master trainers in the past 2 years. Later today, you will observe a panel discussion of the webinar team, Teaching Excellence in Semester System, which will be facilitated by Dr. Sam Sharma. Dr. Sharma's leadership and relentless efforts have paved an incredible path forward for this quality enhancement initiative. Many other scholars have contributed and are willing to contribute as well through the STAR Scholars Network. Dr. Sharma, Dr. Krishna Bista, and myself started facilitating interactive webinar series using video conferencing to discuss various issues in terms of quality instruction and possible ways to address them in effective ways by sharing ideas and resources and engaging in productive activities. Wasn't it fun? Excited by the enthusiasm shown by the colleagues in Kathmandu, including TU Rector and Professor Sudha Tripathi, we continued this initiative, which eventually led to this August gathering today. That's the story behind the teamwork and collaboration. And I hope that we are able to move this initiative in a direction of institutionalizing these efforts and of launching a broader quality enhancement plan for the next year and beyond. And as we look ahead, we are excited that we have the support of many higher education scholars and thought leaders that include university deans, chairs, and faculty members. Let me especially thank Professor Jean Hammond, who has already dedicated a lot of time for Nepalese higher education. Please give Dr. Hammond a round of applause for his generous contribution to Nepal's higher education. Yes, Dr. Hammond, thank you. And let me take a quick moment to introduce a few other scholars willing to support this initiative. Professor Benjamin Wells, who is the coordinator of higher education program at Morgan State University, and Dr. Chris Glass, who is the director of doctoral programs at Old Dominion University, and Professor William James Jacob from the University of Memphis, whom we are planning to invite for the next summer event, among others, through the STAR network. So we are proud alums of the Tribhuvan University, one of the largest universities in the world. We're also concerned a little bit that TU's performance is recently questioned in the local and international media. As responsible alumni of the university, we're closely watching our alma mater. We are aware that Tribhuvan University's graduate rates are quite low. Low graduation rates means that either education is so rigorous that only few students graduate, or it means that we are not helping students succeed. According to UGC's latest graduation rates, the aggregate is 26%. No matter what that actually means, the perception is probably not going to be very positive when 3 out of 4 students fail. So we've been made aware that a multitude of factors are responsible for this poor performance. The everyday teaching learning remains, in a lot of cases, characterized by a lack of student-centered learning and insufficient out-of-class opportunities, with little emphasis on enhancing research or analytical and writing capacities of the students. I'm not saying it's the same everywhere, but it's been dominated by traditional assessment system that comprises largely of an examination, annual examination, high-stake examination, and the preparation for it. So in the middle of all this, we can see that the current leadership of Tribhuvan University is also taking some solid steps forward. After doing very important works like successfully administering election of Students' Union and expanding the semester system all over the country based on Vision 2030, the Tribhuvan University leadership is now focusing on classroom activities to lead the effective learning, which can be considered the crux of semester system. This is where STAR and Tribhuvan University can meet and work on enhancing learning. As mandated by the Tribhuvan University leadership, STAR is taking a 3-pronged approach to achieve enhanced learning. 1, by training of faculty members. 2, by integrating research as a teaching and learning tool. And 3, by seeking to add academic support for students. It is our distinct pleasure that we are now entrusted by the university leadership to be part of this change initiative. Together, we could train 5 or 10% of the total number of instructors across the country within a year, and within a few years, we want to see them inspiring and influencing many more. So in closing, I would like to express happiness on the commitment shown by Professor Kania, Professor Tripathi, and the entire Tribhuvan University leadership team. I wish all the very best for the success of the quality initiative entitled Academic Excellence through Enhancement of Teaching and Research in Semester System. I'm confident that as Tribhuvan University elevates its legacy and poises to leap forward, many successful alumni from around the world will be happy to give their hand in many ways. STAR Scholars Network is very much happy to build that bridge. Thank you, and have a very productive 2 days ahead. I'm looking forward to joining you again for the final strategy session. Thank you.